League Baseball now on the show as our coverage. Next, it'll be Fernando Gonzalez as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
This guy loves hitting right-handed against left-handed pitching, hitting over 350 on the year against left-handed pitching.
Next to hit, Colton Shaver. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit on the ground toward the left. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. So now into the box is Brent Reinecker. To short. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Yeah, it's hard.
So next to hit is Fernando Gonzalez. He singled first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into...
Hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone.
Up on the hill.
So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 17 for him on the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Pitchers who rake.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Next, here is Fernando Gonzalez, 2 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about any time soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
Has a look, now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field.
It was late, though.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 5 bases. Next, it'll be Brent Reinecker. He bounced out last time up. Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly.
Boom.
Over to first, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Digging in, the switch hitter, Fernando Gonzalez. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the next to bat will be Cal Raleigh. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
I'm back.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw into second. Deloach isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He'll score easily, and the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Shit.
Usually a hitter will show.
Now to the plate, Fernando Gonzalez. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. The relay throw.
I'm there.
The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So it's 4 runs.
Well, in hindsight, it was the...
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Fernando Gonzalez. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Yanked hard down the left field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
1 run, he's in.
He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Stepping up is Colton Shaver, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The pause and the 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Stepping in once again is Fernando Gonzalez. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. See you later. Over the wall.
That got out.
Home run.
Wow.
Solo shot to right center. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate.
Striding forward now is the DH, Fernando Gonzalez. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Now a swinging bunt. That's a foul ball. Oh, good contact there as this is sent in the air out to deep left center field. And this will wind up being the 3rd long ball he surrendered tonight. A home run. Santa Maria. So a 3-run shot to left center. His 2nd home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Fernando Gonzalez to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ball game.
My bitch,
Second
absolutely.
coming back in the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Now at the plate is Colton Shaver. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Catch made here in shallow right. Probably too shallow to advance.
I really think
So now here is Mark Patton, grounded out in his last at-bat. The 2-2 pitch. This one's down to third. A tag for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys...
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Central. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Arkansas Travelers and the Corpus Christi Hooks. It's Fernando Gonzalez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Cesar Izturis stands in as he looks at ball one here. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Cesar Izturis is retired to lead off the ball game. To the plate now, Luis Liberato. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Ready now is number 15. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This pitcher better get that ball down because he doesn't have enough velocity to live up in the zone with that fastball. If he continues to miss there, he's not going to get a few of these back.
The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Kevin Padlo. Now the first pitch. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Kevin Padlo goes quietly leading off the second. First pitch coming, here it is. Jack Larson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Call it a strike, bro.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Fouled away.
We're gonna lose again.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Barehanded at his knees. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
That's an error. That's not a single, bro. Wait. That's not a fucking single.
Batting 7, the catcher.
Ain't no way you're calling that a single.
Goodall.
Standing in now, Jose Godoy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Don't fucking playing with me.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Hit and an error in the inning. Top of the third set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Steven Wren. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command, and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. So stepping in is Caden Polkovich, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Patton is right there as he takes it for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Cesar Izturis struck out in his first at-bat. Way behind that pitch is 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive.
Another one.
This guy's pounding the zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Luis Liberato.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Luis Liberato goes down to become the first out here in the fourth.
Boom.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined
Reined
in on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Striding in is Kevin Padlo, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the
Sit on
gas,
the
and that
fucking
ends
dick.
the inning. Now into the box, Jack Larson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses
God,
down
bro,
and in
that's
for
such
a
a good
ball.
fucking
It's
pitch.
1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Number 9,
Zach Deloach comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he fouls this one
Should've
off.
got that hit the last time, bro.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating,
Sit on
feeling
the
really
fucking
good
bench,
about his
bro.
fastball.
That's where you
2
fucking
back-to-back.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second
Oh my
ball.
God, dude. What the fuck is that?
1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Jose Godoy will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That was a great hack right
do that
there.
again.
Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have
Oh, he
bad
didn't fall for
bat
it 2 times
barrel
in a row.
accuracy.
To 1 and 2
What a
now.
shame. I should
Here's
start
the
backing
pitch.
up fastball.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working.
Still 0-0. It's not
Top half of the 6th
fun,
about to get
dude.
started. And standing in is the DH, Steven Wren. In there, strike 1.
Back that shit up.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now.
That shit. In your face.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Next to hit is Caden Polkovich.
The batter, number 7. Second base.
First offering on its way.
Suck
Swing
it.
and a miss that time. Strike 1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Game plan is go sit back on the fucking bench.
Got him. As he just
it down, bro. Go
continues
sit
to
down
mow
on the
down
fucking
these
bench,
hitters.
bro.
13 strikeouts now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Izturis. He struck out and
Bye.
popped out in his 2 previous trips. No balls and a strike to count. Hit down the line at
Oh,
first.
shit.
And he'll step
Oh,
on the bag
scorch.
himself, and the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. To the bottom of the 6th we go.
Leading off for Arkansas. The left
First
fielder,
pitch on its way.
Luis Liberato.
Now the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Next up is number 15. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he waves at a curveball
Sit
there. No
down.
balls and a strike.
Oh, God. They put you a splitter down there, bro. Ooh, suck
And
that
it's
shit
quickly
up.
0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Suck that shit up, bro.
Down
it,
the
bro.
first baseline.
Sit down.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kevin Padlo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy, throwing well, keeping his...
Got him looking,
See
and
you
that'll
later.
do it. The inning is over. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. And we still have no...
Your whole shit up, bro.
So here is Jack Larson. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Jack.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field.
71 pitches over
Patton
7
has it, and it's a quick out number 1.
I'm going all 9 today.
So next to bat will be Zach Deloach. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Suck on my fucking dick, bro.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Oh, fuck.
1 out, nobody on. Struck him out.
Eat it, bro.
Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. And now here is Jose Godoy. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate
20,
appearances so far. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 offering.
Shit.
2 out, nobody on. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Can't ask for much more than this.
20.
Ronel Blanco will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game.
Now.
Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had...
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes. Brandon Williamson gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are...
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Fernando Gonzalez, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
This guy loves hitting right-handed against left-handed pitching, hitting over 350 on the year against left-handed pitching.
Warning track.
Deloach is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Digging in next, Fernando Gonzalez flew out last time up. First offering. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Only a fucking single, bruh.
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Forcing that throw.
You know, D-Row, I'm not
wrecked.
sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
That's it.
And he got him.
Chill
Minimizing
out,
the
MLB.
damage at just a run. The inning is over. Stepping in next, Fernando Gonzalez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Gonzalez.
Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field.
All right.
Deloach
Another
is there to
one.
put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back
Another
to first.
fucking warning track shot. What is it? 410 feet out there.
Gonzalez.
So now to the plate, Fernando Gonzalez. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on its way. Oh, and here's a
Another
drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Deloach is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it.
Minor league baseball now on the show as our
Gonzalez.
next to stand in is Fernando Gonzalez, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High and deep to right.
See you later, ball.
Looking up is the right fielder at the track, the
Hardly
wall,
gonna contain me, bro.
and it's gone.
That ball was up in the air for a long ass time, bro. What the fuck was it doing?
A solo
23,
shot here to
83.
straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
That ball was in the air for a very long fucking time.
Digging in will be Jack Larson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Bases.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 bases. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Fernando Gonzalez.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
And now, number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. And now in the box, Robel Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Garcia.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a
quick.
bad mistake that time. As he...
Gonzalez.
Next to
hell
dig
no.
in, Fernando
1 6 for
Gonzalez
6 in a
singled
fucking
in his
inning, bro.
last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. Solo shot to right
See you
center.
later, ball.
His second of the game. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Give me
Second
another
home
at-bat.
run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Over the bullpen.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Cesar Izturis.
Cesar.
Hit to short.
Junior.
He's got it. And there's one away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar
7 for
Izturis. He
5.
bounced
I
out
need
last
runners on
time up.
base.
Izturis.
Bouncer to the left side, scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Now to bat, Fernando Gonzalez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. The Hooks
Early.
find themselves
That's good.
losing
How the
in the
fuck?
late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just
To third now, but he's safe as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single, so if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
Izturis is there to make the catch, and the side is retired.
We lost the game.
This was a fun
That's
game
what
to
I
watch
thought.
all the way around. There was lots of action, 12 total runs.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game weekend series between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Gonzalez.
So now here is Fernando Gonzalez looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. From the stretch. Chopped to third. Tough to get
fuck
to.
me.
Reined in. To second for one.
slow
On to
as shit.
first as they get the double play.
Gonzalez.
God damn it.
Now it'll be Fernando
This is
Gonzalez.
come on,
He's
bro.
0 for 1 thus far.
This is where the pressure starts to build.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 22 on the year. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
At the plate now is Caden Polkovich. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Fielded cleanly. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like
Yes,
that,
sir.
this side is retired.
Gonzalez.
Now at the plate, here is Fernando Gonzalez. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Yeah, he absolutely torched a fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no doubt.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone to lead
Yes,
off
sir.
the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen
Boom.
and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
Now at the plate, Caden Polkovich. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Comes set with the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Oh, we dead now. Oh, only
Now
one
to
out
the
of
plate, here is number 15. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Grounded to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Gonzalez.
Fernando Gonzalez coming to the plate again as we look back at his 2 home runs in the game so far. The most recent back in the 6th inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground.
Shit. Oh, okay, we lost. Oh, we're still
Throw
lost.
will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
Now back.
Into the box, Colton Shaver blasted a solo homer last time up. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. 1 there, back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play. So now into the box is Fernando Gonzalez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Don't be afraid. Let it fly. One turn.
Here's the first pitch. Hangs on him a bit that
get
time
outta
as it's
here.
belted out toward deep center
Bye-bye.
field. And they take the lead. It's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center as they've taken a 2-run lead.
That's what's up, bro. You guys are trash. Get fucking clowned on by my dude, bro. I didn't do that in the 9th.
Well, if you
I
would have
didn't do it
told
in the
him when he
9th, I had
woke
to do it
up
in the
this
10th.
morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Up next, Jose Godoy grounded out in his last at-bat. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip
That's
this
what's
on to
up,
first
bro.
for the second out of the inning. So stepping in is Caden Polkovich, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready with the 0-1.
Trash.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. He's got it.
Bro, go down.
On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow
sir.
for this
That's what's
home
up, bro.
crowd as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took him an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory.